Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I've just returned from the mall and I've bought a whole lot of salad vegetables because I have been absolutely craving salad. I don't often make salads in my daily meals because, well, as far as salads are concerned, or quite a lot of food actually is concerned, my husband and I are very different in our preferences. It's a chalk and cheese situation most of the time, but we both kind of like stir-fried vegetables. So most of my meals would include a stir-fried vegetable or a traditional Indian stir-fried vegetable, or if it is a salad, it would be like a yogurt-based raita, which is an Indian salad. And so the usual salad, as in lettuce leaves and so on, I don't make it so often because I don't really want to make two different vegetable dishes, and so I just make the one that we both like. So since I've just returned from the mall with all these vegetables, I'm going to show you how I sometimes prep a big portion of salad ingredients, some put together and some kept aside to be added to the salad later. This way, I'm able to have salad throughout the week, and I can have it for breakfast, I can have it for lunch, I can have it for dinner, I can have it at any old time. So let me just show you how I prep my salad ingredients. So these are the vegetables that I bought in the mall today. I'll just quickly go through them. There's some red and green capsicum, and I've got some cherry tomatoes over here, and I've got some cucumbers. I have another one over there, I think. Some carrots, some cabbage. I've got a radish, which I'll show you if you've not used radish in your salads. I'll show you how you can use them. If they add a slight, a slight spicy, so tiny bit of bitterness in them, but a little pungent. But they're good and they're so good for you. So yeah. I have some pineapple that I'm going to chop up and use in the salad as well. I love adding a little bit of fruit in my salads. Sometimes I add apples, sometimes I add oranges, and today this one I'm going to add this pineapple bits in them. Then of course salad leaves. These are red and green oak leaf, and these are red and green coral. So different types of salad leaves. What else did I miss? Yeah, this one. This is a Chinese turnip. It's also called a sweet turnip in English, I guess. So this is another cruciferous vegetable that you wouldn't think it was cruciferous, right? Because you would always think of a cruciferous vegetable like a cabbage or a broccoli and so on. But this and these two are cruciferous vegetables as well. So I have a little bit of. I wanted to get some lemon, but I couldn't get a hold. Of lemon. So I have these calamansi limes, which is little tiny ones. I'm going to squeeze all of them out and keep them because sometimes I like to add them to my water. And these are also in case I want to make a salad dressing, so I can just keep some in a little bottle and use it whenever I need. So yeah. So that's about all my salad vegetables for today. Some of these vegetables are organic and some aren't. So the organic vegetables I'm just going to wash with water. For this one, I might put it in a salt solution because sometimes in cabbage, right inside, you might find some kind of like a worm-like thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like a worm. It's like brown, long worm. Okay, so sometimes you find them in here, and that's a good thing because if you find worms and such or in bugs in your organic vegetables, that means it's really organic. So yeah. So the ones that are not organic, I'm going to wash with my favorite method of washing pesticides off organic methods, which is basically using baking soda. So I'll get back to you once I've washed the vegetables and I've dried them, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. One of the gadgets that I find very handy is a salad spinner. So you can get any brand if you want to. I find this really good in removing all the moisture from washed salad leaves. So you could use one of these, or you could, take a large napkin or kitchen towel, put all the salad inside, hold all fours together like that, all four ends together, and then with your salad in the middle, and sort of just like give it a shake. That's another method that I use, but since I've began using the salad spinner, I've not gone back to this. So I've put this is how the salad spinner looks. Most of them look about the same. So I put the salad leaves here, and this is, you see, even here, this much of liquid has already come out. Okay, now I'm going to put this into this container, and then you give it a, got to put it properly, and then you give it a spin like this. The other way. And then what happens is this liquid, you see that much of liquid, even though a little came off earlier, but this much of liquid has come off. So this really does help keep the salad leaves fresh for a longer period. So this is my dining area, guys. So most of the salad leaves have been drying on a towel, on a clean towel, on my dining table. So I'm going to now put some of the salad leaves in here to be used for the big portion of salad that I'm going to make, to be used for that much. And the rest of it, I'm just going to put it into this container so I can use it anytime I want. So yeah. So I'm going to cover this container and put this in the fridge. So here I have some salad that I can always use once this big portion is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a larger bowl or basin, because this one will not be easy for me to mix everything. So guys, this is the big portion of salad that I'm going to make, and with all these ingredients, all these other vegetables chopped or sliced and put into here. And I'm going to put this into 1 or 2 containers, maybe 3, and finish this first. After which I will use these salad leaves here and use the remainder of the salads, which would have already been prepped or chopped or maybe just kept like this, so I can just quickly put them together. So that is my plan right now. So the tomatoes, I am not going to add in there because they're quite, if they were firmer, I would have added it straight away. But for now, I think maybe I'll keep some away, and I'll maybe put about half of it in there, or less than half maybe. Let me just see. So this bit I will leave, and these I would not like to cut it, but I think I am going to cut it, because I know that once I have salad available, I would go through it like I can really go through salad very, very fast. So okay, so I'm just going to cut it in halves like this. I just want to kind of show you guys. So I'm putting it in such a way that you can see what I'm doing. All right. So just going to cut the tomatoes in half, add them in there, and all right. And as for the carrots, I'm going to cut them in strips, sort of like julienne them. So what I'm going to do is make them a little this way. You could use a food processor to shred them, or whatever you wanted. I'm just going to do this for today. Just make little strips like these and put them in and put them inside there. So I'm going to use the whole of this carrot. The cucumbers, I'm going to use all the cucumbers, because cucumbers just does not last long in the fridge. So I'm just going to cut them in little circles like this and put them in as well. So I'll get back to you once I've done most of these. So I've put the remainder carrot and the tomatoes in here, and I'm just going to put them like this in the fridge, ready to be used anytime I want. And now I'm going to cut the capsicum, basically take off the seeds, because that can be a little spicy. Chop it up a little bit. I'm going to probably chop 3/4 of it. You can chop it any way you like, guys, because there's no real hard and fast rules. As you can see, I'm not perfect. See? So it doesn't really matter. Like, to me, as long as you eat healthy, that's about it. That's what's important. Nothing is really, more important than that. So I'm just going to cut these in little small bite-sized pieces like this. I'm just going to put them in like that. I'm going to cut about, I think I'm going to use all of this and half of this. Now for the radish, I am just going to use a peeler and do this. Add little bits inside so you don't taste too much of it. You can even shred it. Like, I have little long peel, like it's already peeled and washed and everything. So I'm just going to add little bits like these to my salad. You can even shred it, as I said, if you don't want too much going in there, or you can julienne it. It's totally up to you. Just a little bit. If you feel that these are too long, the strips, just cut them up in smaller pieces. So now I think that's enough. And I'm going to cut this to be used later into a different container. Put them inside here with the capsicum that I will use when I need to. This is the what was this again? Yeah, this is the Chinese turnip. I'm going to cut this as well, like that. Cut it in little slices, thin slices like this. And anyway, guys, basically just little thin slices, little julienne strips, anything you like will do. Add that in just to add the flavor, just to add to the flavor. So if these are too long for you, the radish strips, you can always, like, cut them up smaller. No big deal. So I've added the other half of the chestnut, sorry, not chestnut, turnip, Chinese turnip or sweet turnip. I've cut it up in a few pieces, and I put it all together with these because I would like to use these vegetables in these containers as the continuation of my salad once that is finished. And I'm going to make sure that my hubby gets to eat these as well. I know he doesn't like it, but he's going to eat it as well. So yeah. So this is the pineapple. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm just going to use some to give it a bit of a sweet, tangy, sourish taste. I'm going to take out some of this in the middle, the hard part in the middle. And so here, there is a little bit that is a little, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to cut little slices like these, and from these slices, I'm just going to cut smaller slices or little strips to be added in here, just like that. You can even make it smaller if you like. So basically, just to give a little fruity flavor. It really just take the salad without adding a sweetener. You have the sweet taste in your salad with the addition of some fruit. Now, as for the cabbage, it's dry, and I put them in this. I put them in this container. I'm going to close it and keep it aside as well to be used when I want to, make a new batch of salad. So the other leaves here, I'm going to slice them or kind of shred them. If I had like a food processor, you could put them into a shredder, or you can just, slice them like these. So I'm going to slice them up into little strips and put them into this container as well. Then you get to see the final product. So I have these uh, containers of cleaned and washed salad ingredients that I'm going to put into the fridge, and this will be my big batch. So I'm going to put all these into the fridge now, and we'll get back to you once I have. So this big bowl, my friends, is the final product of the salad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all up nicely like this, and once I've done that, I will put the salad. You see, everything is in it. Just mix it up, and I'll give you a good look. So once everything is mixed up, I will show you how how it looks like. Okay. So this is the final product of my big batch of salad. Now all I have to do once I put them into these containers is take a container out and eat. Or I could also put some salad dressing on them. I could add some nuts. I could add some protein like boiled eggs or roasted chicken meat or tofu, anything I like. So the aim here is to basically have cut vegetables readily available, so you can just eat raw vegetables as well, because raw vegetables are full of fiber, and well, fiber is so good for your gut because it's prebiotic, and prebiotic is good for your probiotics. So well, we'll make a big batch of salad. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I do hope you found my video beneficial to you. As Asians, we tend to eat a lot of stir fries and cooked vegetables. So I think, something like this, prepping a whole lot of vegetables and keeping it in the fridge could increase your intake of raw vegetables. Raw vegetables are so healthy for you. Besides cooked vegetables, raw vegetables offer a lot of fiber to your diet. So thank you so much. Here's Shakila Shanmugam signing off. Bye, everyone.